Let's go, man. We about to react to some Corey Holcomb.
Yes,
Y'all already,
sir.
man.
Shout
Yeah,
out 5150, man.
shout out 5150, man. Let's get into it, y'all. Y'all already know. Let's go.
Test for school just to figure out ancestry. During the DNA test, she came to me very, very sad because apparently me and her were not related. I was like, huh? When she
Can you
told me
imagine
this,
going
I
somewhere your
had to keep
daughter
a
ain't
straight
even?
face because the immediate shock was just wild. Then I decided to go with her to get a paternity test done. When we got the paternity test done, it was also that I was not her father. At this point, I was shocked. I've had 4 kids with my wife, and she was the oldest, and I needed to see how far this rabbit hole went. I told her to not let my mother know that we know this information, and then I went to my next oldest child, not mine. I was
Oh,
that. No. And then I decided to stop there because the youngest child
crazy.
is that this may directly affect them, and they don't really understand what's going on anyway. So I didn't even want to go into that rabbit hole. But when I got the information, I immediately was like, "Let me go talk to my wife about this." So, like always, she didn't take responsibility or any type of accountability, and she said, "How are you going to believe your wife over these tests?" I was like, "What? Are you serious? Are you like for real, bro? Like, is this really where you gonna go with this?"
Hell no.
Then she starts crying profusely and saying it was only one time. I
You
didn't
might say
even
that
do
story
it.
was
And I
fake.
was like, it was only one time. Hey, and then I showed her that each one of the children aren't mine, with the exception of the youngest, as so I think. That's when it dawned on me that it was
That's so
one
you
time,
think.
multiple times, and then when we looked, each one of the children had different baby fathers, and somehow that made it even worse because it wasn't just one person you was cheating on me with. This is a habitual thing with multiple different people that you probably don't know about. And I'm taking care of their kids. They're my kids. They're my kids. I've raised each and every one of them from a super young age, and they stood by me through this whole situation. But to think that she's not who she said she was, because up until that situation, I thought we had a great marriage. I thought we had a great life. I thought everything was going good. I thought that we were building together and already have built together. She is a stay-at-home mom that works on things that she wants to do. She takes care of the kids. She cooks. She cleans. She does everything that's needed inside of the relationship with me. Yet she didn't tell me that she wanted to go outside of the marriage. She didn't tell me that she wanted to do anything. Anyway, after finding out the information and getting her side of the story, I let her know I would need a couple of space. So I had rented a hotel for a couple of days, and I stayed in it. I stayed away. It was all right. It was good, but I really missed my kids and I wanted to see them. So after a couple of days, I was back inside of the house, but I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't say anything to my wife. I didn't speak to her. She would try to talk to me, and I would look away. I would take care of the kids. I would grab the kids, take them to the mall, do different things with them, and everything was just. I was just trying to figure things out. I was just trying to see how I could make our relationship work, or see if I need to separate and just take the kids myself. Like I didn't know what to do if I had any like legal rights to these individuals. Yeah, my name's on the birth certificate, but I'm not biologically
Hey, yo,
theirs. I
pause it
just
right there.
wanted to figure things out, but I didn't even get that chance because 6 days ago she decided.
G. What do you mean you just found out, nigga, 4 of your kids, you found out that 3 of them is not yours for sure. And then you don't get a DNA test on the baby yet because you don't want to know because you just found out and it's too much to bear right now. So you stay optimistic on it and then you go press her about the other 3 kids. And then now you're going to the mall and just dodging her at home by just taking the kids shopping and shit like that so they don't suspect anything. Nigga, that shit don't make sense, man.
So,
That shit do not make sense, man. You're definitely not gonna be inside that mind space to where you just found out, nigga, 3 of the kids all it's not nigga you've been cheated on once with one of the kids, nigga. All 3 of the kids have different fathers, nigga.
right.
And you just dodging her, not talking to her at the house, nigga. Hell no, nigga. You gonna be trying to get some bread back. You not even gonna be there no more, nigga. And it's not even your kids. And you gonna be heartbroken and torn because the kids didn't do nothing and they still consider you dad, but I don't know that shit.
Of course, you know how that work, and that's the cold part about it. When you didn't raise them, it's like these are my damn my kids, like he said.
Facts.
Like I can feel him on that part because it's like, damn, I didn't raise and if I just say fuck y'all now, that's hella cold. Like you gotta be a cold ass nigga to be
No,
fuck
facts.
y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't my kids no more.
But
This
he just letting her slide by just avoiding her and shit, and then just doing
yeah,
right by
on
them kids. But that's not even,
yeah,
man. What?
on that note, yeah, that's not cool at all. She need to, you know what I'm saying? Like that was shiesty work. That was nasty work. Like that New York shit they be saying. That was nasty,
Nasty work, G. I'm
nasty.
just thinking. I'm like,
Like,
if she was taking all this nigga's bread, probably that's why she was like, nah. Because she got enough to where she didn't want child support for 3 other kids, bro. Because it's 3 different dads, man. So this nigga's making enough bread probably and blinded, not asking no questions. Because how do you the first one you should have kind of known, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
3, nigga, that's damn near your fault. And then there's 4 kids and you're not even sure about that. I guarantee you that's probably not his kid and he just didn't want to say it yet or disclose that information. But
yeah,
we can get back to the video. It's just that shit was already making me hella mad.
it's crazy.
Other than taking any type of responsibility to have a hangout session with the chandelier.
She hung herself.
She killed herself.
And
She killed her?
I'm so happy I have my kids because I just don't know what I would like. It's just baffling to me because the whole time, even with evidence, she kept denying and denying and denying and denying. I don't know if I did something wrong. I don't know if I was never supposed to know in the first place. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want to not have my kids not to have their mother.
Is this real?
Hey, this
All right,
I don't know.
We back.
That's
There's a lot of motherfuckers talking about it ain't real or whatever. But look, check this out. This is what I'm saying. Let's just check out the scenario. I gotta start with Marcus. Because I really want motherfuckers to get off and say what they want to say. If you lived it, well, Marcus, you can't have kids. Maybe I shouldn't even.
That's probably what happened with him. She found out he couldn't have kids, so she had to borrow another nigga's
Oh, but you don't play around. But you don't play with somebody and let them think
Hey man, man,
he's the father.
I want to ask you too, D, but go ahead, Mark.
Look, man, go and get them kids back to the rightful owners, nigga. That ain't your kids, man.
No, they're too grown with him.
Huh? Never
They
find
grew up
out.
with him.
Look, did she say that she found out they was all different?
Yeah, but they're older ones.
Get them kids to them, man. Now
They
you
don't
can
know
start
those
over,
people.
dog.
That's silly. They don't know those people.
Marcus, you know, by you not having kids, this story you can't really relate to it. Like you can't
because they ain't his.
Right, but you just don't give back biologically.
That's good.
Biologically,
okay, Darlene. So look, can you give some of what's on your mind about this story? Like, what do you think? Because if you don't say nothing about the woman, I'm gonna be mad at you.
No, I just said you don't play around with. These are people's lives, not just the guy, but the children. No, you don't play around like that with their lives and lie.
Hell no, you don't
and
do
tell
no
them
shit
that's
like
their
that.
dad, and then tell him that that's his children. Those are his children. No, completely wrong. But I think a lot of people, you're gonna hear, if this is true, if true or not, you're gonna hear a lot of these kind of stories because with all these DNA that can be easily checked, you're gonna find out that there's some,
You want to go, Craig?
There's some messed up people.
You know a bitch ain't shit when her baby daddy that she lives with can say, "I thought I was a father 3 times."
Bro, that's all I'm saying.
Crazy.
I thought I was.
That's
all I'm
crazy.
saying. I thought I was a father, nigga. He killed the bitch. What he's not saying is he strung her up on that chandelier, and he kicked the chair from up under that bitch, and you murdered the bitch. He had